worked on, hey guys, thank you guys. We have already worked on solving equations with addition and subtraction. So we're going to start working on inequalities today, okay? So inequalities is that less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to symbols, okay? Now, we looked this summer on how to graph them. Now we're going to put it all together and solve and graph all together, okay? So, first off, an inequality is an open sentence containing the symbol less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. And we have two things. We have what's called an open circle and a closed circle. Okay, and we're going to talk a little bit more in depth about this here in a little bit. Okay, but an open circle, so open circle is not part of the solution. And that's going to be really important. Okay, not part of the solution. We use an open circle when we have less than or greater than. So no equal sign. No equal sign. All right. A closed circle will actually be a circle filled in, okay? And that's going to be part of our solution, okay? And that's going to only apply when we have an equal sign involved, so less than and equal to or greater than and equal to.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start solving number one here. Okay, now the directions say to solve each inequality, and then we're going to graph it on the number line. Okay? Alright, so we're going to start here with number one. And how do you think, raise your hand please, how do you think we can solve number one? Caitlin, start us off.
You add 14 to both sides.
Very good, add 14. It's just like an equation. Exact same rules as an equation. So we're going to add 14 over to both sides. So that cancels. I have D. All right, what's the symbol right here?
Greater
Greater than or equal to. Okay, I like it. Greater than. Guys, if it's less than, it looks like an L. Okay, so keep that in mind. Less than would look like an L. All right. Okay, so we've got D is greater than or equal to. All right, so Caitlin, what was negative 19 plus 14?
5.
Close? Negative 5. Okay, you have more negatives, so negative 5. All right, so that was the first thing we did. We solved it, so this is our answer. Now we're going to graph our solution on the number line. Okay, so you're going to make your own little number line there. Negative 5, negative 4, negative 6. So just like this summer, just stick the, whatever we're going to graph in the middle and then put a number on either side of it. Okay? All right, so now that being said, is this going to be an open circle or a closed circle, Chloe?
Closed.
Very good, closed. So I'm going to put, I'm trying to change colors here a little bit. So we're going to put a closed circle on negative 5. And how, Chloe, do you know which way to shade?
Yeah, towards -6. Or -4.
Well, which one?
-4.
Okay, towards the negative 4. Very good, okay? So, does anybody remember how we tell which way we shade? There's an easy way to tell. Does anybody remember that?
I think if it's greater than, you go to the higher side,
Okay.
or to the right, and less than is to the left.
Good. Okay. Emmanuel, what do you got?
Where the arrow, like the point is pointing towards.
Very good. So whatever way the arrow's pointing right here is which way. So
Oh.
if you want to make this an arrow, you were right what you were saying. It was 100% correct. Okay, but if you need to make this guy an arrow up here to show you which way to shade, do that. Okay? So just whatever way that arrow's pointing, that's the way we shade. Okay? Alright, so let's try the next one here. Oh, wait, go back there real quick, sorry. We got one more thing we talked about. Okay, so when I fill this in, can negative 5 be an answer or not an answer?
Yes.
Okay, so -5 will work. What about -4? Will -4 work?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's shaded in. Anything shaded in works. What about -6?
No.
No, okay? And so in reality, what's going on here is if I take these numbers and I just plug it in right here for D, that's telling us if it works or not. So if I have -6 greater than or equal to -5, well, that's not true. Remember, alligator has to eat the bigger number. That's not right. Okay, so this is not an answer. Not an answer. Now, if I do -5 is greater than or equal to -5, well, while it maybe doesn't talk about that greater than part, -5 is equal to -5. So that works. That's why we have a filled in circle. It's part of our solution. Okay, if I look at -4, -4 is greater than or equal to -5. Well, yeah, -4 is bigger than -5. Okay, so that works. So notice, everywhere it works, I have something filled in on top of that. Okay? Now, please also understand that we're talking about any fractions or decimals associated with this side. So -4.1, -2, -2.2, doesn't matter what it is, 0, 1,000, 1,000,000. Anything that goes on this side of the number line is an answer. So there are infinite number of possibilities for a solution here. Okay? All right. Number 2. How do we solve number 2? Kevin?
You subtract 4G.
Good. So we're going to get the g's on the same side. Okay, so we're going to subtract the 4g. So we have g's on both sides. We've got to move that g over. So 7 is greater than, you can either put g or 1g. Doesn't matter. Okay, now this is something we did this summer. What do I have to do before I graph? What has to happen here before we can graph? Nope. Divide, well, I mean, divided by 1, but does that even change the value at all?
Flip it.
No? Good. Rewrite it. Okay? You have to put the variable out front. Okay? So it's going to become g is less than 7. Both of these answers are correct, but when we want to graph, we want that variable out front first. That way we can look at the arrow and know which way to go. Okay? So I'm going to write kind of a side note here off to the side. Okay? Rewrite with variable in front before graphing. Okay, so rewrite with variable in front before graphing. Okay, so now we're going to put it on a number line. 7, 8, 6. All right, open or closed circle here, Emma? What do we think? Open or closed?
Open.
Okay, she says open circle. I agree with her. Okay, and Emma, are we going to be shading to the right or to the left?
To the left.
Very good. Arrow's pointing to the left. So we're going to shade to the left. Now notice I'm shading everything including my arrow. That means every number over there is going to work. All right, so now will 6 work here? Is 6 an answer? Yeah. And anything down there? So what if I said 0? Would 0 work? Yeah. Okay, what about 7?
Oh, wait,
No.
no.
No, because it's open, right? Okay, what about 8?
No.
No. Okay. All right, so is everybody okay on that? On what works and doesn't work? It's going to be a test question, that's why I'm going over it with you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Number 3. What are we going to do here on number 3? Tatiana, what do you think you're going to do here to solve this? No, I don't want to move the X. Keep the X there. What else could you move instead of that X? Not quite. 4. Okay, so if it's a -4, how are you going to move to the other side? Good, very good. So we're going to add 4 over to the other side. Okay, so that cancels. So 34 plus 4, 38. Okay. Now, what needs to happen here, Quentin, before I can graph? Tune in for me.
You have to take,
Put
Switch it.
I call on you and they all are helping you. It's great to have so many friends, isn't it? So x is greater than 38, okay? So they're right, rewrite it, so take it and flip it, okay? So now we're gonna do our number line. 38, 39, 37. All right, Quentin, open circle or closed circle?
Open.
Open, very good. Okay, so we're gonna put an open circle on this. All right. Okay, Diana, which way are we gonna shade, to the right or to the left?
To the right.
Very good, to the right. And there's your answer. Okay? All right, I want you to go ahead and try number 4 on your own. Try number 4 on your own.